Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked Diamond, the series where we take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played rank before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now we return to the series Platinum 2 25 LP, and this is actually the second time of today that I'm recording this, because last game, if you look at my match history, I know some people do, there was a remake, and it wasn't even my team, so the enemy, Vayne, DC'd apparently, and the enemy remade. So I did the whole intro, did the loading screen, did the first minute of commentary, and then no more video, and like... well, have to do it all over again. So yeah, we returned to the series Platinum 2 25 LP. I might have mentioned that. After the disappointing game last episode. It was a stomp, but as I always say, stomps are stomps. Sometimes you're going to stomp people, sometimes you're going to get stomped. It's the way it happens. Just move on from them and kind of lock them in a cupboard and always forget about them. So today we're playing mid lane. Just to kind of mention, the two roles I'm queuing up for at the moment are mid and AD carry. Thought process, those are two roles that right now do seem pretty important. In games that I lose, whenever I'm not one of these two roles, I'm always like, if they were doing better, that would help a lot. So I'm just going to queue up for those two roles. It just makes sense. I am getting mid lane more than AD carry, which is a bit surprising, because I always thought mid lane, there we go, is the most important, or not important, most popular, there you go, role. So if I put mid as the most important, priority number one, and then AD carry as second, I should still occasionally get AD carry. But apparently that's not the case. As for what I'm going to pick today, I'm not really sure. I can pretty much do anything I want, because we potentially have a jungle Udyr that is probably going to go Phoenix, which is the AP Runic Echo, if he's doing it the normal way, and potentially a Rumble top lane. So that opens me up to going pretty much anything I want. And what I want to do is another Jayce episode. I'm just enjoying this champion a lot right now. Yeah, it's pretty much that simple. I'm just going to play champions that I'm enjoying, and Jayce is right at the top of my like enjoyment list, if you will. I just like everything about him. Like, he has poke potential, he has one-shot potential. He's got it all, really, for me. Some people are like, he's boring, but that's the point. You should find a champion that suits you, find a champion that you enjoy, and that's the whole point of League of Legends. You know, it's a video game. Make sure you're having fun with it by playing champions that you're like, I love this guy. There we go. Cool. So yeah, there's the Rumble. So perfect. Our team comp works quite well. It is good that he did go the AP top laner, because it allows me to go the AD mid laner with no problems. It means we still have that mixed damage going on. It'd be interesting to see what I'm against. I'm going to guess something like a Victor or an Ari or something like that. Maybe an Anivia. Like a control mage, because if you can't control a Jayce, then he can snowball quite a lot. There's the control mage of Orianna, so there you go. On my team, however, I think a support that would like be a good protection support would be good. That's fine. You know, protection, sure, she's known more as an engaged support with her Q and stuff, but a Morgana can protect very well. If like the Jax and Alistair and Lee Sin jumps on top of my Jhin, Morgana can shield him, she can ult, and then Zhonya's to stun them, she can bind somebody if she's good. So it's a fine pick. There's no problems with with the Morgana there as a protection. The only, I'd say, slight weakness to our team comp, if we get behind, it's going to be kind of hard to like survive against what their team comp is. But anyway, without much further ado, let's get into the game while we're playing Jayce. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net. Now, as you can see, the enemy team have a 50.3% chance to win. But let's break it down. They have a Platinum 4 Alistair, a Platinum 1 Vayne, Platinum 3 Orianna, Platinum 2 Lee Sin, and a Platinum 5 Jax, what looks to be a Smurf, going off how many normal wins, etc. he has. On my team, we have myself as Platinum 2 Jayce. Usually I do quite well on this champion, so hopefully that will be true today. Platinum 2 Udyr, Platinum 2 Morgana, Platinum 4 Rumble, and a Platinum 2 Jhin has yet to play the champion. That's probably the one I'm worried about the most. I know a lot of people say, oh, eventually people have to play it the first time ever, and they may have done normals. That may be true, but I always get slightly worried whenever you haven't seen someone play the champion for the first time, no matter what rating I'm in. You know, if I'm in bronze or if I'm in diamond, it doesn't matter. If I'm seeing somebody the first time ever, I'm like, okay, hopefully they do okay. The matchup, Jayce versus Orianna, can go either way. She does have the exhaust to survive, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, welcome to the game. So today we're playing Jayce, one of my favourite champions probably of all time. But recently I've managed to get back onto him because he seems to be pretty good at the moment. Not just because in his own personal strength, but also he fits into the meta quite nicely. Of, you know, there's control mages that do poke and a bit of CC. But Jayce has that damage, that extra bit of flair that can just like one-shot an AD carry if he wants to, but then also pokes like crazy. So he just kind of suits what's going on. Let's just move everybody around. I do think she took the wrong summoner on Morgana. I know people say she has a shield. Yeah, but no crazy heals for allies. So I don't think it's worth taking that. Really. Let's move everybody around. Jesus Christ. That guy's making a lot of noise. Let's move away from him. There you go. So yeah, the exhaust on Orianna, it's basically there to survive against me. If I go all in hammer form and jump on top of her, boom, I get exhausted, then I get ulted, and then Lee Sin shows up. So I've got to be a bit careful of that. You know, I've just got to be pretty much, whenever I go for an all-in, if I do, I've got to be like, I can one-shot this person right now. You know, that's the point. So yeah, we'll see how this game goes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm always looking forward to play this champion, though. So, yeah. Alright, so she's got... How much armor? She's got 22 plus armor, so she does have armor runes. Yeah. So she is going exhaust and armor runes, so she might not go for crazy damage. We'll see. She might go survivability with Tear. If she goes Tear into Zhonya's, that's usually a good survivability thing. Also interesting to note, both top laners go Doran's shield, even Jax. Don't know why a Jax goes Doran's shield versus a Rumble. I think a Blade would be... that was bad. I think a Blade would be much more appropriate. Okay, she just gave me that. But yeah, I think a Jax... A lot of the time, Jaxes play pretty wimpy. Because they're like, I'm Jax, I'm a late game champion. Which, yeah, you want to get to late game. But he has surprising strength, you know, in just random places. Level 1, level 2, Jax can kill stuff. Whoa, that early gank. Damn. Does Lee Sin? He has blue buff. So he did blue buff and went top lane. I don't think I've ever seen that jungle path at level 2. Usually, if you want to do that, you want to get level 3 at least. But yeah, okay. Because, you know, level 2 is level 2. You're not going to really do a lot. But if he's already ganked like that, I've got to be a little bit careful of him randomly coming mid in a second, I think. Because you never know. But yeah, we'll do that and just kind of protect myself. Okay. Do I want to fight this Orianna? This is the question I've got to ask myself right now. What would be the benefits of fighting her? Could chunk her? What's the disadvantages? Lee Sin could randomly show up and I could die. What's a stronger thing? What's better to do? I do want to burn her health potions, I will be honest, because that is always a nice thing to have. Because what you have to think, potions, having potions in your pocket, it's like a safety mechanism, right? It's a, you know, even if I get chunked right now, I have potions to regen back up. If you get rid of those person's potions, they're more inclined to go back, and that's where you can get a CS lead. So you do want to try and burn them, because a lot of people don't burn them. They're like, they got potions, they'll regen anyway. It's important getting them. So she's leaving her ball here, which is actually a little bit interesting. It means if I were to jump onto her, she wouldn't have an instant reaction. Okay, they're going for Rumble. I mean Jax, but he probably will get away. Again, a successful gank is not necessarily just getting a kill. Pressure is always a good thing, especially when you're trying to get a Jax, like, not really fed in the early game. The lane I will say I'm a little bit nervous about is probably bot lane. Not just because the Jhin doesn't have much experience on the champion. It's more that, you know, I think Morgana hasn't taken the best summoner spell. It's a Vayne. If a Vayne gets ahead in lane phase, then we're in a little bit of trouble. So it's just those little things added up is just making me a little bit like, hopefully they do good. But yeah, this is just a farming lane so far, which is okay. Jayce doesn't need to get ahead of an Orianna. They kind of both do oddly similar things in the late game. Both will go crazy in AoE, even a Jayce. It's surprising how much damage I do in AoE when I jump in late game. Well, it's not really AoE. I just like kill one person really quickly and then return to the fight and keep going. So to beat an Orianna, basically you've just got to go in when she doesn't have control of a ball. So her Q roughly will have about a 4-second cooldown to like change the position. So if she uses it, that's your opening. Obviously, she will have her E to get the ball back to her, but then that little window, it should have like allow you to do a little bit of damage. So it does seem that the Alistair is somebody that says hi in all chat. Honestly, those are really stupid people. If you're letting a jungler know that they see you, what are you doing? You can waste a jungler's time so much by just not doing anything in lane. Just like waiting around, pretending that you're going to get ganked, and then you like, you know, he starts to run away, but then you run back in, and you know, it's all mind games. I'm tempted to run down, but I'm not really sure. I'm looking at the health bars. I think Udyr kind of made a big mistake by looking down there. That's not good. Yeah. Udyr's, I don't know. I never have a great track record with Udyr's. If you've been following the channel quite a bit, then you'll probably know that. I always find that they go in and just die a lot. So hopefully that doesn't... Hopefully he doesn't make that a habit this game. He looks to be doing good in top lane. Build-wise, I think I'm going to go Tia, Dirk, and that. That's a good first back, I think. Alright, so the two types of playstyle on Jayce, just to mention, because some people get confused when I play Jayce. They're like, why are you maxing E second? There's two playstyles of Jayce. The most common one you will see is maxing W second. Nothing wrong with that. It does a lot of damage if you're allowed to get auto attacks off. A lot of the time in higher rating, it's hard to get auto attacks off because people are trying actively to not let you get auto attacks off. So the second playstyle that I enjoy is the max E second, which is more the all-in playstyle. I find it just works better because people are not expecting the all-in damage. They're not expecting you to have E on cooldown. That's the playstyle that I actually enjoy more. Am I getting that blue? Oh, wow. I'm gonna guess no. Of course not. Udyr generally is a jungler that takes buffs. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. CS-wise, me and Ori are pretty similar. By the time she gets back into lane, we'll probably be pretty much even. He wants to do Dragon. That's fine, because Lee Sin is top lane. There's Flash on Jax. I mean, Lee Sin. Wait, which one would Flash? I think it was Jax. Yeah. Let's go and help this, though. This is a free Dragon. They do have a 3-0 Lee Sin, which is obviously a little bit worrying. Oh, that smite. Holy moly, don't give me that heart attack like that. That's making me nervous for Barons and stuff late game. Ooh.
Eyes on the horizon.
Who did she gang top then? Right. What should I do? Should I fight her? What does she have? She's got a lot of AP, but she'll be so squishy. But that's, I guess, where the exhaust comes in. But she's playing it really annoying that it's not letting me open up on her because she's hardly ever using Q. She's not using her ball to farm whatsoever.
I'm always ready.
He's looking for a kick behind me. He's going bot lane. Alright, he'll probably be looking still, like, after he clears that pink ward. Oh, Wraith on up. Lol. CS-wise in bot lane, he is behind nearly by 20. That's good. That's a big gap on a Vayne, considering Vayne isn't supposed to win lane. Lee Sin is diving. Oh, bot lane is kind of getting wrecked. That's not good. Both are dead. We need Udyr to actually start doing stuff, because the thing is, what you have to do a lot of the time is compare what junglers are doing. Their jungler has been involved in all 5 kills. Our Udyr has died once. There we go. He gets involved in 1 kill. That's good. But you just need to kind of... If you're a jungler and you're like, do I need to do more stuff? Compare yourself to your opposite role. That's how you kind of see what you're doing right and see what you're doing wrong. So if you're in mid lane right now, if Orianna gets 5 kills and I have 0, I'm like, okay, I need to start doing more. She's doing better than me. That's what I would generally do, is always compare yourself to the opposite role than you. I could look bot lane. I don't know if I'd get there in time, though, so... yeah. I kind of need to start bullying this Orianna out, because... I don't know, I don't really want her just to free farm. But I also don't know her aggression levels. Soon as I go for a play. That hit! That hurt! Holy moly, that Q was on the tip. That must have been the biggest range Q that like ever could land. Oh. Well, okay, so the Orianna, she has aggression levels only when it seemed like... okay, I'm going to say this. She's a passive player that doesn't want to do anything unless she knows her jungler's coming. Because that is the first time that she's ever looked for an aggressive play, and Lee Sin came for a flank. So, okay, that's interesting. And the good thing to know is that her reaction levels aren't very good, because she still has flash, right? So... and I managed to get that kill because she didn't flash away. So that's good that I got the kill. It's always nice to get a kill whenever you're getting ganked. But yeah. Damn, the first time that I go crazy aggressive, Lee Sin shows up. That's just typical.
I will light our path.
Jin, your positioning, my friend. They are looking for it. Like they know they're successful in bot lane and getting kills, so you keep going back to the lane that you know you're successful in. That's just smart jungling. Ooh, my damage though. Does he have flash? Udyr has flash, but so does Ori. This isn't free. How's Rumble doing? He's doing pretty good. Already got his Zhonya's. Whoa. Jin ult. Okay. Just trying to think. Because if we hold on like we are right now, there's a small deficit when we go into team fights. Is that bad? Maybe. Unless we can kill like the Lee Sin like instantly, then yeah. Because the Lee Sin is going to do a lot of damage. Like, he may not look like he has a lot of items. I think he'll roughly have about 1,500 gold. I wouldn't risk that bot lane gank, to be honest. There's more to lose than gain, I would say. Because if randomly, like, a Lee Sin showed up in that, you're all dead. They are going for it, though. Ripperonis. So he just got killed by 3. They did get both of them in bot lane, however, so that's pretty good. But again, whenever one thing good happens on the map, you can't let one thing bad happen. Am I gonna get dove? Yes. Great. I think he used flash. Kill the minions. Whenever you want to protect a tower, go for the minions, not the champions, because as a support especially, you're not going to do anything to them. Damn, that sucks that both me and Rumble died. That was a mistake by me. I should have saw the dive coming earlier, because I don't know. We did have it, like I had vision here, I think, but I still didn't see Lee Sin. Good bind. They might be able to get him if he goes aggressive. Good W. Needed to run away. Yeah. Oh, they're doing dragon. Yeah, they're doing dragon right now. Not too late.
I will light our path.
Okay, so we just need to kind of try and calm it down. They're really strong. The Vayne, I think, has even gone like the wrong build. Again, I'm not an AD carry player, but I do try to keep up as much as I can just with the meta in general. And I don't think Vayne is a rush eye edge champion. I don't think she's ever been a rush eye edge champion. So that's a little bit weird. But it doesn't really matter if you're like just really far ahead, right? That's why, like, if you get fed, you can build whatever you want, really, as long as it's helping you. Okay, so she'll have exhaust up again. But yeah, it's been pretty annoying to play against this Orianna. I want to fight more. So Lee Sin's just waiting in bot lane now. I want to fight more, but I can't really fight her. Which sucks. Yeah, that tower's gone. If they want it, they've got it. But the cool thing is it's a Lee Sin that's the most fed on the enemy team by quite a bit. So, yes, Lee Sins can carry, but it is hard to do so nowadays. Back in Season 3, Season 4, when the game used to be a little bit more early game reliant, yeah, Lee Sin could definitely carry, but the game has moved on to a little bit more mid-late game nowadays. So it's a little bit harder for him just to outright carry a game. I missed that ward. Really? So Udyr was trying to avoid that stun, but then got hit by the stun anyway. Yeah. God, they've got so much more pressure than us in general from like every lane. This sucks. We just want to play a little bit safe, I think. Because we scale quite nicely. Jayce, Rumble, Jhin... Even Udyr, even though I don't like the champion, he does scale into late game. They obviously have the Jackson of Vayne, so there was an Orianna, I guess. There's very good scaling, but they have the Lee Sin that does drop off in terms of damage. Which I guess this guy hasn't really been carrying the game from damage perspective. Really, he's been carrying it more just from his positioning, which is a good Lee Sin player. He's at the right place at the right time. And managing just to get really good ganks off and dives, which, yeah, it's a sign of what, you know, he knows what he's doing. I'm just a little bit wary here. Again, it's the feeling that I've had pretty much all game that I want to play aggressive on this Orianna, but I just don't feel like I can. Because there just could be randomly people all over the place. Lee Sin's top. But the enemy right now don't know really what to do. Like, you can kind of tell that they don't know what to do because, like, people are randomly mid. There's no purpose for them to be mid lane right here. They're probably going to do Rift Herald. Yeah, they are doing Rift Herald. We could try to kill them on that, but Udyr's doing blue. And we don't really want to force anything crazy because we'd probably lose it. Someone is really low, though. Careful. Careful. What are you doing? He's still got ult. That's why you don't want to go all in from... Oh, I missed my smite. I missed my flash, sorry. That was really bad from me. They did it. Who's that? Rumble's pinging that? Oh, no, there's a Jax. Oh, that's why he's pinging. That didn't land. Oh. Ooh, we could take that. Did he get it? I think he got it. Those are the situations I'm like, whoever gets it, gets it. Don't worry about it. Just take it from them. Alright, that's good. Who took Herald? I don't actually know who got it, to be honest. Is blue up? Because Udyr got that one, so I should have this one. Hey, let's go. Come on, Udyr. Why are you running away when it's like still at a lot of health? I'm gonna go back. Alright, time to buy the Mirror Mana. So there, that was a good team fight. Even though we're a little bit behind, I think we made a good effort there. It might have only been like 1 kill or something, but you never can underestimate just getting 1 kill. 1 kill could be the game in the late game. You know, that's the importance of getting 1 kill randomly. Oh my god. Yeah, he needs some health. It's all well and good having Zhonya's, but if you don't have the health to actually survive, then... What? That was a really dumb Zhonya's. The reason why that was a dumb Zhonya's, Jax wasn't even on him when he Zhonya's. That's when you press that button, is when people are actually committing for you and their tower is attacking him. The tower wasn't on him. That you way too early in the Zhonya's. That I don't even know why he did that. We can't help top lane. Like, look at bot lane. Jesus. Okay, I'll go mid. I think I can kill her. Well, I don't know actually. I'm looking for Vayne. This is risky. Oh, Jin. I want him to have the kill. We don't really want to do the dragon. What? Okay, we're doing the dragon apparently. Oh. I'm getting fed. I'm getting fed. Bam. Alright, so yeah, I'm in Jayce mode right now. That I can pretty much one-shot anyone in the enemy team. Well, actually, no. Let's strike that comment. I can one-shot any of their squishies. So, I can kill Vayne and Orianna. I could probably kill this Lee Sin too. Like, yeah, what the hell is he gonna do to me? Sorry, I went quiet. Concentrating. I don't know where Lee went. That's really annoying that I didn't kill him. Good play by Morg, though. Well played. She survived and stopped them actually killing me, which is nice. Build-wise, probably a Black Cleaver. I could go Dirk, though. Like, yeah, I'm going to go greedy build. One-shot build, basically. Okay, so really? That's weird. Teleport Jax when it's not on his tower yet, so he could just run. Udyr's going on Vayne with no vision, but he should be able to kill her if he doesn't crazy miss position. But luckily, my team is like right around the corner, so that's always a nice thing. I'm Yumu'ing. Is that the right word to say? Yumu'ing to try and get to the fight that's happening in mid lane. But yeah, we're okay. See, what you're seeing now is like a comeback from my team because. You know, Lee Sin was the really fed one, right? He's early game champion. It's seeing an early game champion not transition well into mid game, so all his strength that he has is kind of falling off. Alright. Well, he's not even there. Oh, he is there. Right around the river bend. I'm going to be completely honest there. I thought Lee Sin based, so I did get a little bit baited then. I'm not baited. I did get warned that I should have backed, and I didn't. I have a funny feeling that Lee Sin isn't going to do anything in late game. He's very flashy in his plays, but it doesn't actually do anything. So, I don't know. Should be okay. I think he's one of those Lees that, you know, I've done it whenever I'm feeling, like, whenever I'm in a good mood playing Lee Sin, yeah, I'll play the exact same way. Is when you're in, he has a thing on that champion, whenever you're in a good mood, you'll just do flashy things with no point. Like, a standard kick turns into a flash kick, a ward kick turns into a crazy, like, Q, W on something else, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of unneeded a lot of the time. But when you're in a good mood, you want to do that stuff, right? That's the problem with Lee Sin. And I think this Lee Sin kind of falls prone to this. Oh, he got it! Yes, Rumble! Nice one! He got the little crab. You might think that's not a big deal, but it's actually kind of big It means that they can't do Baron for free because we'll have permanent vision of it. No, Lee's in mid. Yeah, I'm coming top lane too. Let's kill this guy. Oh, you scared him off too early. Rip. What do you have, Orianna? Oh, she's gone pure damage. Like, she's farming like a trooper. Okay, Lee Sin's the other side over here somewhere, so I can't go all in. Oh, he could be. There he is. Aha! Spell shield! Who did? Who did, buddy? Okay. Yeah, the Udyr don't really pay attention, apparently. Jin's in bot lane. I don't know. Everybody says Lee has Lee syndrome. Oh, God. Okay, I got the Vayne straight away. This should be... Oh, Jin! Stop ulting! Like, come on! No, run that side! Go to the Alistar! He got owned. Yeah, the Udyr can't do that, basically. Yeah, as I was saying, a lot of people think Lee has the thing called Lee syndrome. That Lee's go in all the time. I always find it's Udyr's. Like, always. They always go in and just die. It's like, you gotta be a lot more patient if you want to do stuff. Come on, Rumble. Get one more kill. Nice. So that was a terrible team fight from us. But notice how it was actually even now, 4v4. It could be a... So he made that the enemy now got in favor. As well, if Udyr gets this kill, then it's an even team fight, but I don't think he's going to get the kill. Because people are now running to help the Jax. Yeah, he might. Oh no, he should have stunned. Yeah, he couldn't get it. Problem with Udyr. Udyr falls into the same trap as like Darius, Garen and stuff in higher rating. He can be very easy to make useless unless you just know what you're doing like crazy.
Has been slain.
Why? Lag. Sure. Team, please.
I'm always ready.
Ooh. That was vision in there. Okay. This game might be hard to win. Great, now we have a lagging Udyr. And remember, just to let you guys know, always check your connections before you go into a game. Because the worst way of winning, or worst feeling, is when you lose because someone on your team is lagging. Or vice versa, really. It's not. It kind of feels bad when you win when someone in the enemy team is lagging. So, yeah. Does he have TP? Rumble doesn't have TP, so this is actually kind of risky. But we might be able to just get away with it really quick. Like, yeah, okay, we could. Again, this Udyr smites. Oh, whenever you have a jungler that misses smites like that, you may not think, oh, it's not a big deal. Whenever they do it a few times, you got to really question, is going to be doing Baron and stuff in the late game a good idea? Because imagine if they do that on a Baron, and then suddenly the enemy team gets Baron, like, game over. Oh, Rumble. Are you getting caught? Yes, you are. Didn't he have Zonya's up? Rumble just needs the group. He is not going to be a Jackson 1v1. I think he needs to kind of work that out pretty fast. And again, he's pinging a tower, but there's another tower that we need to protect too. Mid's more important than top. But yeah, if he just groups, uses his ult the way that it's supposed to be used, no problems. Good kill. Look how much damage she has, though. Wow, that kick. Oh. Oh. Whoa, she just showed up instantly. I think she might have flashed into me. Oh no, she didn't die. Come on, Udyr. Don't be completely useless. Okay, he was useless. Oh, Udyr could have got that kill easily. He just needed to auto attack. Holy moly. Vayne just showed up. I know she was invisible with her ult, but I don't know if she like flashed over this wall over here. Because that was like instant. I couldn't even react. Damn. Okay, we've got to be really careful this game because the enemy team are looking to make plays. They might go over to Baron. Potentially. Where are you going? No. Why is he ulting? They're at Baron. What are you doing? What the hell? Are they not a Baron? Why wouldn't they be a Baron? That would be the better question. Because that right now is a free Baron. You know, I just said to you guys, I only really do Barons when they are free. Right now is a free Baron. God, if they don't do it, that's so weird. Wait, Banner? She's got a weird build. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they didn't do Baron. That was free. Mid tower's nearly dead, but yeah, it's not gonna kill anything. Let's group. I hate lag. Me too. That's why you shouldn't play ranked if you know you're gonna lag or have a chance to lag. And a lot of people say, I don't know when I'm gonna lag. The people that say that generally are the ones that lag more than everybody else. Jesus, this Vayne is crazy aggressive. She nearly killed 2 of us. Damn. I was a bit hesitant on going on her there because I was like, she's not going to go in, is she? Boom, she's going in. Oh, okay. If she keeps doing that, though, that's only a good thing for us because, yeah, it's a dead AD carry. To win this game, though, basically, we've just got to look for picks. Or look just for pure team fights. Their team comp isn't amazing at team fights. You're tilted with this ping. Stop typing about it then. Because you're tilting the rest of us. Oh, no. Way out position. I was trying to get to the Baron. Ult. You ult and then flash? Oh, good Oreo. I think this is going to be a loss. We still have Rumble ult. And Jin ult. Need to use our ults. No point in having them up on cooldown. They don't do anything on when you're not using them. And then the Vayne is trying to act smart. No, the Vayne, you made a mistake. It's good by her team that they did Baron, though. That was a really good Baron. Like timing-wise, we couldn't react because people are over here. But yeah, damn. Oh, are they actually going for the end? They are. I got 2. Got the Ignite on the Lee Sin just to do a bit of damage to him. Maybe they can get them. Orianna. Oh, that Orianna actually. Oh, that thing. Orianna actually brung it a little bit closer, so that's actually a little bit funny. Okay, kill all of them. Kill all the. Kill the Vayne. Kill the Vayne. Kill the Vayne. Get that stun in. Get that stun in. Nope. Oh dear, man. Just can't do anything in late game. Just goddamn champion. Yeah. I get tilted easily from watching Udyr's play, because to me they just look like they're running around, and that's about it. Because, I don't know, at a higher level play, like a Vayne can just avoid an Udyr, like, easily. God damn. So balanced. No, you're playing Udyr! And then I hate when people complain like that, because it's nothing to do with Vayne. Vayne isn't even a strong AD carry right now. It's just your pick is not the great. He's got one armor item too. Ugh, okay, well. I have a decent strength to me. Like, I do a lot of damage. The problem is the enemy team do a lot of damage too. So, if I go for, like, I'm always generally getting 1 kill for 1 death. But that's not great. 1 kill for 1 death at this stage of the game. Yeah, I don't really want to do that because I'm a good amount of our strength as a Jayce. And if I die, then, yeah, we're missing that. I don't know. We just need, like, a great team fight. That, like, a Rumble ult stops them coming to us or something. And Udyr doesn't go for anything stupid. He just protects people. Like, if all of these things happen, then we're in heaven, really. I'm just seeing if Lee Sin was going to come. Oh, we should be able to get that kill. He's going nuts. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Wow. Their flanking is really good. They're just everywhere on the map. Damn, see, like 1 kill, 1 death. I just can't survive. Oh, go on. Go on, Jhin. 1 more auto. They're so close to killing them. Good game so far, though, I guess. Obviously, it's a bit disappointing that we're probably going to lose, but at least it's not a stomp. You know, I hate stomps more than anything. At least it's actually been a little bit of a game. What could I have done differently, though, this game? I don't know. Maybe play a little bit more aggressive on the Orianna in mid lane, in lane phase. I think I let her farm for free a bit too much. But I was always, because of how well the Lee Sin was doing, I was always a little bit wary of, is Lee Sin going to be mid lane at any time? But it's never a great attitude to play scared like that, because you're pretty much just letting them win if you play scared. So that's probably something I could have done. What else? I don't know, a couple of my positionings have been a little bit iffy. I've opened myself up to get like Lee Sin kicked a few times, too many. Obviously you can't avoid all of them, but you can avoid some of them. Alright, so the enemy Vayne isn't very good, which is a good thing for us, obviously. Okay. This actually could be alright. They still have Orianna. Oh, God. I was like, this could be good. Then the Orianna ult just absolutely wrecked me and Jhin. She's done some good ultimates. I've got to give it to her. And then the cocky Vayne again. We didn't use everything on you. Used 1 Rumble ult. That's all we used. Game's pretty much over at this point, so yeah, I'm going to say yes. So, there you go. Enemy team played it better than us. Really nice Orianna ults. I'm going to give it to the Ori. She did play well in, like, doing those ults, which is good. But yeah, cocky Vayne, but, you know, what's new? Well played Lee as well. I think they just had a little bit, you know, more well-rounded team and used it, if that makes sense. Like, they got the cogs in what was happening. They had a Lee Sin who got fed in the early game, who got ahead, who got most lanes ahead in the early game. Check number 1. They had an Orianna that was just free farming, didn't do anything unless Lee Sin was around mid. I still managed to get a kill on her, but she had a very fed Orianna by farming. Jax was doing well in top lane, bot lane were doing fine. So combine all that together, they transitioned into the late game from the Lee, or the mid game from the Lee Sin, then used the Orianna who was strong from farming, and then Vayne was being a distraction. Meanwhile, Jax was just really fed. So yeah, there just wasn't really a lot of hope there. In this game. We went 785, 14.1k gold. We got a B+, 258 farm, and damage done. We did the second most on my team, just ahead of the Jhin. Vayne did the most, then Rumble, then Orianna, then Jax, and then myself. So yeah, I don't know. Could have gone better a little bit. I will say, like, I'm not putting all the stuff onto the Udyr, trust me. It was not all of his fault, but you could see in this game, Udyr was struggling to do stuff. You know, Vayne was going all crazy, you know, tumbling around. He couldn't get onto her. There was the stage that Jhin, and it was near our base on the middle inhibitor, that Jhin went down only because Udyr couldn't get to the Vayne. If he just got that stun off, boom, that's a dead Vayne. But Udyr, I don't know. Just something about that champion is a little bit hard, unless you just know what you're doing. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did like it, throw a like on it. Hopefully you just learned a little bit this game about, you know, the enemy team at least transitioned. You know, they had the mid game, they had the early game, and then they transitioned into the mid-late game pretty nicely. Sure, Lee Sin, you can see his damage wasn't impressive. He fell off, but he got his team in a good position by his early game. So yeah, like it, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.